I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome. Excuse me. By way of explanation, Mike's going to be reading tonight. If you remember a couple weeks ago, my eyes were less than good. So if somebody raises their hand, I don't recognize you, and I'm switching glasses back and forth, you know why. And also, I have had a terrible cold since before Christmas. All right, tonight we're going to open up with a public hearing for the increased improvements of facilities, the New Windsor Consolidated Water District, Butterhill Treatment System, and Transmission Main. This is a public hearing. Anybody has any comments? This is, as everybody knows, this is our project down on the Butterhill wells, the 3 wells, to replace the aqueduct water. Any questions? Comments? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing.
Moved.
Second?
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Incidentally, Councilman Monroe,
Yes.
welcome to your first board meeting.
Thank you very much.
Item number 1.
Excuse me, motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor hereby authorize the adoption of an amended bond resolution for the increase and improvement of facilities of the New Windsor Consolidated Water District, Butterhill Wells Treatment System and Transmission Main, in accordance with the amended bond resolution attached hereto.
Moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Monroe.
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor hereby authorize the adoption of a resolution and order after public hearing for the increase and improvement of facilities of the New Windsor Consolidated Water District, Butterhill Wells Treatment System and Transmission Main, in accordance with the resolution and order after public hearing attached hereto.
Moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom. Regenbaum, excuse me.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Oh, we got some here.
I didn't call Councilman to be silent yet.
What?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
We'll do
Okay.
it. What?
I was gonna-
Did we do the procedures now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, motion that the town board of the town of Windsor adopt the rules of procedure for the year 2018 pursuant to section 43 of the town law and pursuant to the copy hereto attached to the minutes marked number 1. Also, that the town clerk be authorized to advertise regarding town board meeting dates pursuant to the Freedom of Information Law, Public Officers Law, Article 7.
Moved.
Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum.
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom.
Yes.
Councilman Biassadi. Councilman Malarkey.
I knew it. I just didn't make it better.
Now we got that out of our system.
Let's hope.
Did you want to do the public comment?
Yes, we'll now have the public comment, 3-minute. Anybody has any items, comments on the agenda? Why am I not surprised? Okay, we'll move right on. Item number 2.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor approve the minutes of the public hearing regarding the amendment to chapter 257 of town code, subdivision of land, minutes of the public hearing regarding chapter 84 of the town code, airports and landing areas, minutes of the public hearing on repeal and rescinding of local law 8 of 2017, override tax levy limit, New York State GML 3-C, and the minutes of the town board meeting, all held on December 6, 2017, as per the copies posted on the town clerk's bulletin board in the town hall, and same distributed to each of the town board members. Public hearing on the amendment to chapter 300 of town code, zoning code, was tabled.
Move. Second?
Roll call.
Councilman Monroe,
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor appoint George J. Myers to the position of town justice for the town of New Windsor effective January 3rd, 2018, and expiring December 31st, 2018.
Oh.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Monroe,
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. George, congratulations.
Your Honor, stand before me and raise your right hand. I,
I,
George Myers,
George Myers,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support the Constitution
to support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New York,
of the State of New York,
and to fulfill my duties
and to fulfill my duties
as town justice
as town justice
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
I can't tell everybody how proud I am of George. I hired him as a police officer, I promoted him as a police sergeant, and now I got to appoint him as a town justice. George is going to do a wonderful job. Thank you.
Are the family most photos of finding the oath?
Yeah.
The important part.
I want Sergeant Harper to take a photo of me. Joe on Scott.
This is exactly the oath that you felt this is the copy of the file. This is a town copy, and the exact oath. You are set. Congratulations.
All set?
Release us?
You guys want to stay? You're welcome to stay. I can't imagine that anybody would want to sit through this boring agenda.
Thanks again, guys.
Your Honor, best of luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Item number 4.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the highway superintendent to make necessary purchases of small tools and equipment not to exceed $500 per purchase without prior town board approval pursuant to Highway Law 1A.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Monroe,
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 5.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the appointment of Supervisor George A. Green as Deputy Highway Superintendent for the year 2018.
Item number 6.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor approve the appointment of Anthony E. Feo as Supervisor of Refuse and Garbage and set salary at $21,497 for the year 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Monroe,
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the supervisor to execute change order number 1 with Harry F. Rotolo and Sons, Inc. in the amount of $9,109.36 for refeed of existing power panel in old pump house to maintain operation of blower units for sewer pumps and field issues concerning power feed to new building from Central Hudson. Said change order shall be in a form acceptable to the town attorney and with the approval of the town engineer.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 8.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the supervisor to execute change order number 1 with Nini and Callahan Excavating Inc. in the amount of $2,300 for assembly of unit. Said change order shall be in a form acceptable to the town attorney and with the approval of the town engineer.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 9.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file the appointment of deputy town clerks for 2018 as submitted by the town clerk as follows. First deputy town clerk, Cheryl Canfield. Second deputy town clerk, Eleanor Spreer. Third deputy town clerk, Patricia Clarino.
Item number 10.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file with the town clerk the receiver of taxes appointment of Nancy Wilkins as deputy receiver of taxes for 2018.
Item number 11.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor appoint Deborah Green, registrar of vital statistics, and set the salary at $4,000 as budgeted for the year 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 12.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor appoint town clerk Deborah Green as FOIL officer to handle all FOIL, Freedom of Information Law, requests for 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 14.
13.
13, I'm sorry.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor appoint town attorney Michael Blythe, FOIL appeals officer for the year 2018.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 14.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor approve the appointment of Richard Huddy as civil defense director for the year 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 15.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor approve the accounting firm of Nugent and Hausler, P.C., 101 Bracken Road, Montgomery, New York, to conduct the annual audit for the town of New Windsor and authorize the town controller to make the necessary arrangements as budgeted.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 16.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor set the salary for the deputy supervisor at $2,500 annually as budgeted for the year 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 17.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor approve the appointment of Glenn Marshall as town historian for the year 2018.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 18.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor designate the following banks as the official town depositories: J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, New Windsor; Key Bank, New Windsor; Manufacturers and Traders Trust Company, New Windsor; Orange County Trust Company, New Windsor.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 19.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the town supervisor, George A. Green, to sign all checks and Controller John Finnegan to countersign same and permit said supervisor and controller to use a facsimile signature when necessary.
Move.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 20.
Motion, the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the town supervisor and town controller to open time deposit accounts and day of withdrawals with the town's official depositories for the purpose of investing idle funds.
Move. Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 21.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor name the Orange County Post the official town newspaper for the year 2018.
Move.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 22.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor name WGNY the official radio station for the year 2018.
Move. Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 23.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor adopt the following resolution regarding employee benefits for 8 town of New Windsor full-time employees not covered by labor management agreements or individual employment contracts. Excuse me. Be it resolved that the same benefits set forth in the current CSEA contract shall apply in full to the following employees: supervisors, administrative assistant, deputy receiver of taxes, police chief's secretary, secretary paralegal to town attorney, confidential secretary to highway superintendent, clerk to supervisor, deputy town clerk, deputy controller, and be it further resolved that this resolution supersedes all previous resolutions, including but not limited to the resolutions dated January 5th, 1972, February 1st, 1978, and June 21st, 1978.
Have we ever figured out why that is?
Yes, we have not.
I think we're going to reword that.
That one might do need a
I
little
think it's-
retooling.
We've been using that same verbiage for 30 years that I can attest to.
So move.
Second.
Roll call?
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Riggenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 24.
George A. Green, Town Supervisor of the Town of New Windsor, does hereby appoint the following liaison officers: Highway Department, Councilman Lundstrom; Water Department, Councilman Regenbaum; Sewer Department, Councilman Lundstrom; Recreation Department, Councilwoman Malarkey; Planning, Zoning Boards, Councilman Moreau; Justice Court, Councilman Regenbaum; Ambulance, Supervisor Green; Police, Supervisor Green; Senior Citizens, Councilman Moreau; Newburgh School District, Councilwoman Malarkey. Pursuant to Section 42 of the Town Law of the State of New York, he appoints Patricia Y. Malarkey to the Office of Deputy Supervisor to serve from January 1, 2018 through December 31st, 2018.
Item number 26.
5.
25, I'm sorry.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file with the town clerk a certificate of results of the canvass of ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Passaic Bridge Fire District held on December 12th, 2017.
Item number 27. 26.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file with the town clerk a certificate of results of the canvass of ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Salisbury Mills Fire District held on December 12th, 2017.
Item number 27.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file with the town clerk a certificate of results of the canvass of ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Vales Gate Fire District held on December 12th, 2017.
Item number 28.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor receive and file with the town clerk a certificate of results of the canvass of ballots cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Washingtonville Fire District held on December 12th, 2017.
Item number 29.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the signing of the certificate of insurance public employees dishonesty bond for the period from December 24th, 2017 to December 24th, 2018 with reference to the receiver of taxes.
Move.
Second.
Roll.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 30.
Motion that pursuant to town law section 2916, the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize and delegate to the town supervisor powers and duties of day-to-day administration and supervision of all town and special district facilities and employees consistent with and in furtherance of any and all state and federal laws applicable thereto, and with any and all local laws, resolutions, or policies heretofore or hereafter adopted by this town board.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 31.
George A. Green, town supervisor of the town of New Windsor, does hereby appoint to serve on the Records Advisory Board Glenn T. Marshall, town historian, Cheryl L. Canfield, deputy town clerk.
Item number 32.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor adopt the investment policies and guidelines document as per the attached.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 33.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor adopt the standard schedule of fees for 2018 as attached. In order to provide for a consolidated schedule of fees and to allow for annual review and modification of fees involving the administration of town ordinances and regulations, the town board deems it in the public interest to establish the standard schedule of fees for the town of New Windsor for the year 2018. The fees as adopted may be viewed in the town clerk's office during normal business hours.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 34.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the supervisor to execute a second amended lease between the town of New Windsor and New York State ARC Inc., Orange County Chapter, for the lease of 930 Raz Avenue.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 35.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the town clerk to advertise pursuant to law, calling for sealed bids for the Oak Hill Drive and Deer Hill Road Road Improvement District, which shall be received and publicly opened on the 20th day of February 2018 at 10 a.m. local time at the office of the town of New Windsor, town clerk, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York. The town board of the town of New Windsor reserves the right to reject any and all bids.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 36.
Motion. Whereas the County of Orange has funds to be distributed to local law enforcement agencies for the purpose of conducting enforcement activities related to the Stop DWI for the year 2018, and whereas the town of New Windsor does wish to participate in said program, now therefore be it resolved that the town board of the town of New Windsor approve the receipt of said funds on behalf of the town of New Windsor Police Department from the County of Orange, and authorizes the chief of police or his designee to execute all necessary contracts and documents with regard to available funds.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 37.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file contract of sale dated December 14, 2017, between town of New Windsor and Independent Helicopters LLC for the sale of 3 ± acres at Stewart International Airport, and identified on the town of New Windsor tax maps as a portion of Section 3, Block 1, Lot 3.32.
Item number 38.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file agreement between town of New Windsor and New Windsor Volunteer Ambulance Corps dated December 13, 2017, to provide ambulance and pre-hospital emergency services to the town.
Item number 39.
Motion. Whereas on April 4th, 2007, the town board of the 2007, the town board of the town of New Windsor appointed John T. Finnegan as town controller effective April 28, 2007, And whereas pursuant to town law, section 23B, the town controller shall hold office until the first day of January next succeeding the first biennial town election held after the time of his appointment. And whereas the town board of the town of Windsor wishes to reappoint John T. Finnegan, town controller, now therefore be resolved that John T. Finnegan be retained as town controller for a term of office in accordance with the provisions of town law, section 23B.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Reagan,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey.
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 40.
Do I have to recuse myself on this one?
I know.
Motion, whereas on January 11th, 2006, the town board of the town of Windsor appointed Michael D. Blythe as attorney for the town to represent the town of New Windsor in legal matters, and was subsequently appointed on July 5th, 2006 as town attorney. And whereas pursuant to town law, section 24, the town clerk, the town superintendent of highways, the receiver of taxes and assessments, the town engineer, and the town attorney, whenever appointed, shall hold their respective offices until the first day of January next succeeding the first biennial town election held after the time of their appointment. And whereas the town board of the town of New Windsor wishes to reappoint Michael D. Blythe, town attorney, now therefore be it resolved that Michael D. Blythe be retained as town attorney for a term of office in accordance with the provisions of town law, section 24, and under the same terms and conditions outlined in the town board resolution dated July 5th, 2006.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 41.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file summons and complaint in the matter of Magnum Condomerks Corporation v. Town of New Windsor et al.
Item number 42.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize reduction of the performance bond for Briarwood Major Subdivision West from $1,289,759 to $22,450, as recommended by McGoey, Hauser, and Edsel Consulting Engineers, DPC, via correspondence dated December 4th, 2017.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 43.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the establishment of maintenance bond for public improvements in the Briarwood Major Subdivision West, planning board number 01-06, in the amount of $81,477.50, as recommended by McGoey, Hauser, and Edsel Consulting Engineers, DPC, by correspondence dated 6 December 2017.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Item number 44.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the town clerk to advertise in substantially the same form as annexed hereto, and pursuant to not-for-profit corporation law, section 1510-A, B, a legal notice for the repair or removal of monuments in the New Windsor Woodlawn Cemetery.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 45.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor accept the roads known as Briarwood Lane and Cooper Court in the town of New Windsor as public highways, and accept drainage lot parcel number 43, section 65, block 1, lot 137, and drainage lot parcel 45, SBL 65-1-139, in accordance with the resolution attached hereto.
Move.
Second.
Councilman Moreau,
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum,
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom,
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey,
Yes.
Supervisor Green.
Yes. Item number 46.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file order abandoning highway in the matter of the abandonment of a portion of Bill Larkin Drive.
Item number 47.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize the supervisor to execute an intermunicipal agreement between town of New Windsor and village of Tuxedo Park for purposes of utilizing the town of New Windsor's information technology officers to assist the village of Tuxedo Park in the establishment, configuration, maintenance, and oversight of the village of Tuxedo Park computers.
Move.
Second.
Councilman Morale?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. John, how many is that?
14.
14. And they talk about shared services, like something new. How long have we been doing it, John?
2010.
How about that? What?
Number 48.
Yeah, 48, I'm sorry.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor adopt an order calling a public hearing to be held on February 7th, 2018 at 7 p.m. in Town Hall, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York, and authorize the town clerk to advertise for same pursuant to law regarding the proposed local law to amend Chapter 263 of the Town Code of the Town of New Windsor entitled Taxation.
Move. Second.
Councilman Morale?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 50.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor call a public...
49, I'm sorry.
49. That the town board of the town of New Windsor call a public hearing to be held on February 7th, 2018 at 7 p.m. Town Hall, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York, and authorize the town clerk to advertise for same pursuant to law regarding the proposed local law to amend Chapter 300 of the Town Code of the Town of New Windsor zoning code in accordance with the resolution attached hereto.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morale?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 50.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of New Windsor receive and file a letter agreement between the town of New Windsor and the town of Cornwall for the temporary impoundment of town of Cornwall dogs at the town of New Windsor kennel facility during the evening hours in periods of cold weather.
Item number 51.
Motion that the town board of the town of New Windsor authorize supervisor to enter into, execute, and deliver an agreement between the town of New Windsor and New York Liquid Asset Fund, NILAF, in accordance with the resolution attached hereto.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morale?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 52.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor hereby declare a negative declaration for the sale of town-owned property to New Windsor International Airport Partners, LLC, consisting of a 1.3 acre plus or minus parcel of Section 3, Block 1, Lot 51, and Section 3, Block 1, Lot 50.32, as well as a 3.45 plus or minus acre parcel consisting of a portion of Section 3, Block 1, Lot 50.32, with the town reserving an access and utility easement over and under the properties in accordance with the attached resolution.
Move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morale?
Abstain.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 53.
Motion that the town board of the town of Windsor authorize the supervisor to sell a .088 plus or minus acre portion of town-owned land commonly known as a portion of Riley Road to Patricia A. Sorbello. Said sale is subject to permissive referendum.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morale?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilwoman Malarkey?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Item number 54.
Hearing no objection, the town board of the town of Windsor received and filed the 2017 annual reports of town clerk, recreation department, building department, and fire prevention.
So that's it. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the 2017. 55.
The following reports were received, recorded, and filed with the town clerk. Town clerk, month of December 2017, tax receiver, water, sewer, garbage, month of December 2017. Police Department, month of December 2017. Justice Court, Richard Thorpe, month of December 2017. Justice Court, Noreen Calderon, month of December 2017. Recreation Department, month of December 2017. Building Department, month of December 2017.
That's that. Board?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing. Public forum? Anything from the public? Barney? You're gonna say what a good job Mike did, right?
I had the good fortune to meet one of our new town public officials or assistants in the staff, and Colin Schmidt. And I understand that's an appointed position. Is that a temporary position?
No, it's not.
It's not temporary. Can you elaborate a little bit on, what his duties are, what his responsibilities
He's
are?
administrative assistant to the supervisor and chief of staff. He has already done an outstanding job in Woodlawn Cemetery. Colin, thank you. I meant to bring that up while we did that. He's been responsible for meeting with the Cemetery Association, working on a grant already that's going to bring in a lot of money. And Colin, thank you. And welcome, by the way. Thank you, Barney. I forgot to introduce him.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Motion to adjourn. A motion to close public forum.
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Miller?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Motion to adjourn.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Morrow?
Yes.
Councilman Regenbaum?
Yes.
Councilman Lundstrom?
Yes.
Councilman Miller?
Yes.
Supervisor Green?
Yes. Try to stay warm, everybody.